Hi everyone, I'm Laura with Delightly, and for those of you who have purchased my Easter basket tutorial, thank you so much. I know I have some bonus videos in here, bonus tutorials. You get another one. I decided to do this little hatched chick that's coming out of an egg. I thought I would show you real quick how to do this and give you a little bonus. So let's do it real quick. All right, so it's gonna be kind of a quick tutorial. So like you already know how to make the cake pop, you already know how to make the cake pop balls. And then hopefully you can just make your cake pop ball and then on one end of it, make it a little bit more narrow on one end so it could be shaped like an egg. Like this. After you do that, you dip it in white, which I already did. This is already dry because I thought this is just gonna go fast, give you the gist of how to do it, and you should be able to just pick right up and make them yourself. So the first thing I wanna say is that all the chocolate I use in here, let me grab a couple of spoons. All the chocolate I am using is from Stover and Company. Stover and Company Sweet Shop chocolate, melting wafers. They're actually melting wafers. This isn't chocolate that needs to be tempered. This is compound chocolate. Compound chocolate is super easy to melt. Super easy. I love that so much. So the yellow, the white, which I put in a gallon size bag because I bought a 25-pound box and I divvy them out. And the orange, which my bag of orange is downstairs. So all of this is from Stover and Company, and you will see if I'm going to put links in here in case you would like to try it, but you'll see why I love it if you purchase it. It's just amazing. Amazing chocolate that melts very, very quickly and smoothly, very fluid. Okay, so I had to start with that because it's just so great. So you dip your egg in white in the ultra white melting chocolate from Stover's. After it's dry, you just go down like not all the way to the bottom like this. I don't want to say halfway. I want to say more than halfway. 2/3 of the way. 2/3 of the way down, you dip it in the yellow. And this is called sunshine yellow. But you could use, whatever you have on hand. And then if you only have white and you're wondering what to do to color it, you can color it with food coloring, oil-based food coloring, not water-based. If you use water-based, it will seize your chocolate. Color Mill is a great food coloring. I'm giving you all kinds of tidbits in this quick tutorial. From Berry Couture, I have a code you can use for 10% off. If you want to try the Color Mill food coloring from there, it's amazing. That's a great website, a great shop, and she ships very quickly. All right, so I'm gonna take my egg and I'm gonna dip it, set this down, like 2/3 of the way down, a little bit more than half, like so. If I can do it kind of evenly. I'm not really doing it evenly, but that's okay, because sometimes chicks don't hatch evenly, right? Okay, so I'm gonna give it a quick shake off the excess. There we go. So you have some eggshell on the bottom, the chick on top, but now you need to make the eggshell back on top. So after the yellow's dry, which just by chance, I have a yellow that's dry up here, then we're gonna dip the top in white again. So it'd be like the top of the shell. So I'm going to take the ultra white and I'm gonna barely dip the top like so in the white. I am not going to let this dry before I move on. just because there's only a couple more steps to this whole thing. I mean, that's already so cute. All you have to do is apply the eyes. And I mean, you can do this however you want. I applied the eyes, a little nose, and some flower feet. And then I just put a flower on them. I love the details. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use, which you could also get from Berry Couture Sprinkle Shop. You can use an edible marker. I love poppy paint. I'm going to use black poppy paint. This is edible paint, dries very quickly. When it dries, you could run your thumb over it and it will not smudge at all. To me, it's tasteless. So I'm just going to pour a little bit here in my palette, and I'm going to take my paintbrush and I'm going to throw it over there, and I'm going to get a new one. I get a paintbrush with a narrow bottom because I don't use the paintbrush part. I use this narrow part, the back end. And I'm just going to dip it in my black, kind of tap that out a little bit. And I'm going to see what I want the front to be. And then I'm going to put 2 little eyes on this little chickie. If I can do it kind of, there's 2 little eyes on the little chick. He's already coming alive. I'm just going to take the orange melting chocolate and dip a toothpick in the orange melting chocolate to make his little nose. So I'm just going to like put my toothpick on it and I'm going to pull down slightly like that to make just like a longer little beak, just like that. And since the bottom's dry, because that was already dry, I'm going to apply the feet. These are, it's called Wilton Sprinkles Jumbo Daisies. I will try to post a link for you. I just think they're really, really cute. But you can use any other type of feet on here that you want to. You can even take orange melting chocolate, whatever you want, and do circles or something, whatever for the feet. I am going to use these daisies. So I'm going to take another toothpick and I'm going to dip it in the white to match the shell. And I'm going to put 2 little drops where I want the feet to be. If you can see that, 2 little drops where I want those little feet to be. And I'm going to take the daisies and I'm going to put them right on top. See if I can get them to stay, because I'd like to show you. You hold it on there for just a second. Ta-da! That's all you have to do. The top is not dry yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bee to this shell. You don't have to add anything. But isn't that cute? These little hatching chicks. So I just wanted to give you that little tutorial. And that's something else you can offer, for your Easter offerings, or to make for family, friends, grandchildren, children, whatever, because they're so cute. And I love to include them for Easter. Thank you. I hope you guys have a good day.